Hello and welcome to TrueCloud's webcast presentation, What the Cloud Means for Your Barcode and RFID Business. So what is cloud computing? According to CIO Magazine, cloud computing is a model of computing where third parties provide IT capabilities to end users in the form of hardware, software, and services via the internet in a way that allows the end user to buy only the type and amount of computing services they need. Gartner research shows that cloud computing is expected to grow 19% this year to a $109 billion industry. And by 2016, cloud computing is expected to be a $207 billion industry compared to a 3% growth expected in the overall global IT market, providing strong indicators that cloud computing is now being adopted by mainstream American businesses. So how does cloud computing work? Cloud computing relies on the sharing of resources and economies of scale similar to a utility, like the monthly purchase of water, electricity, or gas, where you pay via a metered amount for just the exact amount of utilities your business requires. The only difference is that your cloud computing IT resources are delivered and metered via the internet. Cloud computing leverages the economies of scale by having one physical server act as a host to a data center full of servers, each of which runs software whose job it is to parcel out storage, memory, and other computing resources that appear to the end users as being a single computer. The idea is that instead of paying for unused or excess capacity of IT equipment and resources in-house, you buy exactly the amount of storage, computing power, security, applications, and other IT functions you need from specialists in data center computing. Now, there are three types of cloud computing. There's infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Infrastructure as a service is where you rent the use of servers. Platform as a service adds the renting of system software, and software as a service adds the renting of applications and databases. Now, there's a good chance you've already used some form of cloud computing. If you have a Gmail account, then you've had some experience. Instead of running an email program on your computer, with Gmail, you log into a web email account remotely, and the software and storage for your account doesn't exist on your computer, it's on the service's cloud computer. Now let's take a look at the potential value of leveraging cloud computing from a business model perspective. Here's a typical process flow of a barcode or RFID customer order from a growing business that is ready for the cloud. When a customer places an order, the order begins a mostly paper-based journey from in-basket to in-basket around the company, often being keyed and rekeyed into different departments' computer systems along the way. The inefficiencies in time and processes in the order moving to different in-baskets causes delays and lost orders, and the rekeying of information into different computer systems invites errors. Meanwhile, no one in the company truly knows what the status of the order is at any given point, because there is no way for the sales or customer services department to get into the warehouse's computer system to see whether the item is shipped. This creates a series of phone calls and emails between the different departments that frustrates both employees and customers. As a result, many barcode and RFID reseller companies have spent the past few years correcting these inefficiencies through system automation. This diagram shows how a typical mid-sized reseller company acquires system automation on an as-needed basis. For example, when a solution is required to keep track of prospects and leads in the sales organization, generally the choice is made to go out and acquire and install CRM software. Similarly, when a company can no longer afford to run off spreadsheets or QuickBooks because those solutions will no longer scale along with the growth of the business, they add a financial accounting package. And this progression of adding point solutions continues until a company reaches a point where they have a series of one-off point solutions. And these once simple solutions now require complex forms of integration that they weren't really designed for, resulting in what oftentimes is a hairball of disparate components. When the inefficiencies of the one-off system automation model become too great for companies to bear, they move on to a system automation model that cloud computing was specifically designed for, and what has made cloud computing the rage for barcode and RFID resellers that it is today. This is called ERP cloud computing. A cloud-based ERP system eliminates the old standalone computer systems in finance, HR, manufacturing, and the warehouse and replaces them with a single unified software program divided into software modules that roughly approximate the old standalone systems. Finance, manufacturing, and the warehouse all still get their own software, except now the software is linked together so that someone in finance can look into the warehouse software to see if an order has shipped. ERP cloud computing allows you to see exactly where your barcode business is at any second of the day. You can see how much revenue you've earned for the day. You can see how much inventory you have down to the penny and how you're trending over previous days, months, and years. A cloud-based ERP system allows you to take the pulse of your business at any time and from any place you have internet access. Now let's take a look at one of the most surprising benefits of cloud computing for most companies, and that's the IT cost savings. Let's take an example of bringing on a new sales team. First, cloud computing reduces the need for advanced hardware on the client side. With cloud computing, you can replace advanced desktop computers with inexpensive computer terminals. Employee computers only need enough processing power to run the middleware to access the cloud. The cloud system takes care of all the memory, processing, and storage needs. In a typical client-server in-house computing model, this may require the purchase of new servers and the allocation of time and resources to purchase, receive, install, and test the equipment, as well as to load and configure the necessary applications. This normally would take days or even weeks of internal time and resources and often result in a tenfold versus maybe the 10% increase in capacity needed. With a cloud-based model, the required increase in server or storage capacity could be turned on much like a valve and delivered in hours via a third-party vendor without the need of an IT resource at your location. Next, for each new hire, you also have to buy more software or make sure you have current software licenses that allow the additional users. With a cloud computing model, instead of buying a set of software or software licenses for every employee, you would pay a metered fee to a cloud computing company based on usage versus headcount. Now here are some other examples of where cloud computing can reduce IT costs. First, you can eliminate space required for in-house servers and storage space. Second, you can acquire new functionality without the risk of in-house applications and the cost of in-house development, maintenance, and support, as cloud applications are designed and supported by application experts. Third, you can begin to invest in IT solutions that meet your business needs instead of buying solutions that fit your current IT environment. Let's take a look at other advantages of ERP cloud computing. Improved integration, visibility, and automation. A cloud-based ERP system provides seamless integration of all business processes, real-time financial and operational visibility, programmable dashboards with drill-down capabilities, and multi-entity consolidation and automation. ERP cloud computing provides you with a more sophisticated financial management system, providing better forecasting and revenue tracking, improved trending intelligence, better cost management structures, and improved adherence to accounting and regulatory standards. Another advantage is increased customer satisfaction, as systems don't require data re-entry, and there is no data confusion caused by multiple systems. Additionally, all departments have a 360-degree view of customer intelligence, and customers have access to order and account status 24/7 by 365. As a cloud-based system, you have anytime, anywhere access to applications and data from anywhere at any time, including the ability to submit data from anywhere, immediate access to customer, vendor, and channel data, providing improved support to remote employees and satellite locations. But for most companies, they move to ERP cloud computing because it increases their profits. Here is a testimonial regarding the increased profitability derived from Dino Farfante, CEO of American Barcode and RFID in Phoenix, Arizona. I received the following results by moving to the cloud. Cut administrative operating costs by 35%, increase cash flow by reducing outstanding receivables by 80%, reduce the number of past due customers by 47%. Integrated business processes have eliminated redundant and overlapping customer data, resulting in greater efficiencies across the business. And anytime, anywhere access to real-time, end-to-end business information has helped the company substantially improve productivity. Thank you for tuning in to our webcast, What the Cloud Means for Your Barcode and RFID Business. We hope you have found the information of value. If you have any questions or would like to discuss how cloud computing could benefit your company, please give us a call at 866-990-8783. Once again, 866-990-8783. Thank you, and have a great day.